Hey, yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers. As always, gonna be doing another top 3 video. This time, talking about the 3 great defensive players for the 49ers in 2018. I know we've had a lot of bad statistics going against us, like the fewest takeaways. I think we only had like 5 as a team, not getting a lot of sacks, not generating enough pressure, but still, there's some positive takeaway and some players that I believe did a really good job in 2018, and hopefully they can improve and get even better in 2019. So that'd be cool. Gonna get to it, but before I do, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. And yeah, let's just get into it. The top 3 great defensive players for the 49ers from 2018. Coming in at number 3, I have Fred Warner, inside linebacker. This guy has been freaking awesome for the 49ers in his rookie season. He struggled just a little bit. He had a stretch of a couple of games where he was, kind of quiet, but at the same time, the way he's showing potential for this defense as a middle linebacker, I think it's freaking fantastic. The best thing about him is he can stay healthy for the most part. I mean, we know his predecessor, Reuben Foster, he was supposed to be the big middle linebacker and making all the hits, making all the plays, but he had a lot of off-the-field incidents, and plus he couldn't stay healthy, so it was a pretty easy decision to release him and start Warner as the middle linebacker, and he has ran away and took the opportunity. I see in 2019 that he could be the leader, the efficiency player that everyone in San Francisco believes he can be. I think he's more of an upgrade than Foster right now, looking at it, just because of the fact that Foster couldn't stay healthy. But Warner, he's been able to stay healthy for the most part. I think it's going to bode well for the Niners. So, yeah, we got our little inside linebacker. I'm excited to see what he can do in 2019. 2018, he did a fantastic job leading this defense. Coming in at number 2, I have Richard Sherman, cornerback. Now, if you're looking at the stat sheets, for whatever reason, it doesn't pop out anything. I don't think he got any interceptions this year. I think he had a couple of tackles and what have you, but if you watch him just based on the eye test, just watching him play on film, he did a really good job for the 49ers in 2018, and that's impressive considering the fact that he was coming off an Achilles injury. So far, he's done a pretty good job. He stated that he wanted to be a safety maybe the next couple of years because, maybe his good old cornerback days might be getting numbered very soon because of age, but hey, if he moves to a safety, that would be freaking awesome. That's going to be like the Ronnie Lott transition right there, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with changing from cornerback to safety. You can still make a big impact. You still make some hard plays. But yeah, Sherman, freaking awesome. Leadership. I think that's what the 49ers needed on defense, and he's done a really great job in 2018, just like Fred Warner. Can be a lockdown quarterback. We just need a guy to pair up with him on the other side of the cornerback slot, and I think we'll be good for the most part. Sherman, coming off an Achilles injury, doing work for the 49ers, not giving up a lot of yards and touchdowns. I think he deserves to be on this list as number 2 for defensive players. Before I get to the number 1 defensive player for the Niners in 2018, I want to do a quick honorable mention. Going to be mentioning Marcel Harris, safety. He did a really good job considering the fact that he was coming off an ACL injury from Florida in his college days, and coming in against the Seattle Seahawks in Week 13 all the way to Week 17. He has shown potential for this team. I'm excited to see what he can do in 2019. I assume he's going to be the starting safety for the 49ers coming into training camp in 2019. I think he's going to have a big year for the 49ers and solidify that defensive backfield along with Richard Sherman. So, yeah. I would have put him on this list, but he didn't play enough games to warrant a top 3 mention right here, but honorable mention, not too bad. Coming in at number 1 as the best defensive player for the 49ers in 2018 is defensive tackle DeForest Buckner. I mean, did anybody see anybody else being number 1? This guy was freaking awesome. He was balling out, and he just got a Pro Bowl nod to get into the Pro Bowl this year, so congratulations to him. I don't know what took him so long to get snubbed and then be as an alternate. He should have been a starter or at least a backup from day 1, but hey, whatever. Pro Bowl voting. 49ers 4-12, whatever. Buckner, freaking awesome. 12.5 sacks. Been showing up all year long, and he's pretty much the only solidified guy that we have on the defensive line. Everyone else is really inconsistent, like Solomon Thomas, Eric Armstead, Earl Mitchell, but Earl Mitchell's not with the team anymore. This is the only guy you can really rely on to get any pressure, get any sacks or anything like that. Hopefully in 2019, the draft, free agency, they can get somebody next to him on the defensive tackle side or on the edge, definitely on the edge. That would definitely help him out a lot. This guy was just a freaking beast this year. I'm glad that he got the recognition of a Pro Bowl nod from everyone else because he definitely deserves it. He doesn't get really mentioned a lot in the media. We all mentioned like Aaron Donald or Ndamukong Suh or something like that, but Buckner, he deserves to have a big mention as one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL. Unfortunately, we were 4-12 and nobody really cared about us, but hopefully in 2019 they will care about us and Buckner can get some more recognition because this guy's a freaking beast. That's my list right there, you guys. Top 3 defensive players for the 49ers in 2018. Next week, going to try to have another video out, maybe the top 3 players that I'm excited to come back in 2019, players that are injured and what have you. So I'll have a video next week. Still in Vietnam. I'll be back in a couple of weeks to the States, and once I come back to the States, I will definitely have a lot more videos out in every single week. Be on the lookout for that. Please let me know who was the best defensive player for the 49ers in 2018. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say, and if you guys like this, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. And yeah, I'll probably catch you guys up next week. As always, I'll see y'all then. Bye guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your day / night.